Wales are sitting pretty at the top of their group. However, Cyprus have won the 2 previous encounters against the Welsh. The Dragons, though, go to Nicosia looking stronger than their previous encounters, and Ben Davies is aware that the team needs balance.
I think it all depends on opposition in the group, really. I think now that we're at the top of the group, I think we've got to go and attack on the other team's weaknesses. We have to be confident in how we've set up and are able to go out there and score some goals.
I don't think too much will change in the way Chris sets his team up. I do expect it to be more attacking. Yeah. With the favourites going into the game, you know, against Belgium before the game, everybody probably would have taken a point. 3 points was an outstanding result for them.
But away to Cyprus, very different.
Yeah, I've been there in the past, and we've come away with our tails between our legs. Long flight. It's going to be very warm out there. The playing surface isn't as good as what they play at the Cardiff City Stadium. So all these things you've got to take into consideration.
Will they go for a back 3?
I think
so.
This is
what you think they're going to run up with?
Wayne Hennessy in the goal is our number 1. 3 central defenders. We've worked with this in the past. James Chester, Ashley Williams, Ben Davies. Then you've got your 2 wing backs, which give you the width in Neil Taylor and Chris Gunter. And obviously with the 3 central defenders, you only want the 1 sitting midfielder. So that's going to be Joe Ledley, who's, okay, disappointing not to be playing for Palace. But then that enables Andy King, who's had a great season so far with Leicester, and Aaron Ramsey to bomb forward. 1 centre forward, I'd have to go with Robson-Kanu, because I think he's been outstanding. Scored against Cyprus in the home game. And then
the main man,
Gareth Bale. Give him a free roll, go where you want, just go and cause absolute havoc.
And he certainly will.
He certainly will. You know, Gareth Bale scored 5 goals in this campaign already. He's been outstanding. And I won't be surprised if he scores another couple on Thursday. Scored 2 against Israel. Scored the winning goal against Belgium. He's been brilliant for us.
Wales are away to Cyprus, which is a funny ground. They've been beaten a couple of times there in their last few visits, although that was a few years ago now, Andy.
Yes.
Cyprus, they've never qualified for the Euros. Wales flying high, top of the group. You'd expect them to win this, wouldn't you?
You would, and I think especially over the last couple of games, beating Belgium and Israel, those are 2 absolutely enormous results, and you know, it's made the difference between them thinking, oh well, maybe we can get into 3rd to, right, we've got to automatically qualify now. I think it's raised expectation, it's raised confidence, but there has to be an awareness that, you know, Cyprus are in the mix as well.
They've got 9 points.
Yeah, that's
a point above Bosnia-Herzegovina.
That's right, and they know
2 behind Belgium,
and they know Bosnia are on their tails as well. I mean, it's an intensely competitive group, and Cyprus at home are tough. You know, there's no doubt about that, and I'm not talking about the history of Wales getting battered there before, but you know, the fact that it's a hot atmosphere as well. That's something that Wales are going to have to be prepared for. But I was so impressed with the way they dealt with the away game in Israel that I feel confident for them.
You expect Wales to win now, whereas in the past, trips to places like Cyprus, well, specifically Cyprus, have ended in quite a bad result for Wales, and other type of matches as well. Wales would go into those games and you'd be a bit worried and think, well, we'll just take a point or something. Now it's all changed. Wales looking for 3 points here.
Yeah, I think there's a different mentality, a different belief in not just the team, but in the squad. And I think that comes from the very top with Chris and his staff. And we know that every opposition is going to cause you different problems. So that's, as players, you've got to be adaptable. And hence, Chris, yes, he's played with a back 4. They've worked at a back 3. There's no excuses. Every single player that's going to start will know his role in that team and what's expected of him on the night. And we're a better side than we were 3, 4, 5 years ago.
That's the crucial point, isn't it?
We've got better players.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
But do you think it is a combination of better players and the work in which that Welsh national side under the late great Gary Speed and now Chris Coleman have done? They've made them more organised, they've made them more perhaps a better unit, matched with the extra quality, and they're a real team now. Williams is vitally important for Wales, as you say. Is he going to be operating more of a sweeper role?
Yeah.
Dropping slightly deeper than the other team?
Yeah, let James Chester and Ben Davies, they'll be slightly in front of him. And what Ashley gives you, he reads the game well. He can go into there, he can follow runs that centre forwards make. He has got a bit of pace. And when we do lose the ball, obviously, I'll expect these 2, Gunter and Taylor, to make it a 5. These 2 will have to drop in and protect the back 3 and just let them, especially him. You don't want Gareth Bale dropping back into here. You want him sort of around here when he picks the ball up, he's fresh and he can go and cause...
Which is a constant threat as well, because the opposition think to themselves, if he's staying up front, we've got to have another man held back. They can't bomb forward too much.
They
in
might be a
numbers.
bit wary of how many players. I mean, it all depends how Cyprus look at it, because they need to win the game. They're on 9 points. I think they've only won once at home in their last 11 games, so they're not a good side. And the game they won was against Andorra.
Yeah.
So they've given themselves a slight opportunity with those 2 wins against the whipping boys of the group. But they're going to face a different kettle of fish on Thursday night. Whether they sit back and invite Wales to, well, come and try and break this down. We know you don't really like playing that type of game. We do know you like playing a counter-attacking game. So it's going to be interesting.
For more coverage of the match, search Vauxhall Wales on Facebook or Twitter and give them a like or follow.
He's still waiting on the injuries, aren't we?
That's all he's got.
I thought the big toe was going to keep him out. Touch wood, he's all right.
That's all he's got. You may get injuries.
He's played every minute apart from the last 3 against Belgium.
And he's back on form again as well, Gareth Bale, isn't he?